I'm here with MSUB head softball coach Lisa Allen. Lisa, your team just got back from the Tournament of Champions. Excellent weekend, went 3-2. Let's talk a little bit first about your time in California, the historic win over Monterey Bay, and coincidentally your 100th career victory.
Yeah, the win over Monterey Bay was really great to watch. The girls came out and were ready to play. We jumped on them early and held them throughout the game. Mac again pitched another great game and just kept their hitters off balance. And they had a little bit of a scare in the 7th, but the team held it together to finish it up and get the win. And it was just really exciting to see. And we talked to them about if they can do this, we can go out and beat anyone and to keep that confidence with us.
And you did. You came really close against number 21 Sonoma State. Just one run. You had seen them previously, Desert Singer. So I know it was going to be a very competitive game.
Right. We were obviously wanted to come back and beat Sonoma since we had lost at the Desert Stinger. Unfortunately, we couldn't push that one last run across, but we were very proud of how the girls fought back and came back in that game.
So you ended up with a 3-2 record out of your pool and became the number 1 seed. And you went on to face the number 1 seed of Pool C, which happened to be your in-regional rival, Humboldt State. Let's talk a little bit about that game. You were winning 3-0, and you went into the 4th inning. What happened in the 4th inning?
We ran into a little bit of issues. We had a couple people that got some hits, and we had 2 outs, and we had a hit batter, so it loaded the bases, and they put a pinch hitter in, and pinch hitters can always go either way. You either look like the hero or the coach that made the mistake, and obviously her hitter came through with the grand slam, unfortunately for us. But playing against Humboldt, it's always a great game, and I know our girls always get pumped up for it. So we were really excited to have Humboldt, and we were definitely proud of our team for making the gold bracket. That's the highest we've ever made it as a program. So overall, a really good weekend.
Yeah, let's talk about your overall thoughts on your team's performance matching up with some of that tough regional competition in the middle of the season.
I thought our team did really good. We had a couple pitchers step up. Jessica Campbell came out and threw two really great appearances. She pitched very well against Stanislaus, only giving up 1 run, and she came in at the end of the Humboldt game and shut them down and kind of took their momentum away, which was really great to see from our senior pitcher. Defensively, I thought that we did really well all weekend. We didn't have very many errors on the weekend, but I thought our defense played pretty well. And offensively, we got the job done. I think we could have probably scored a little more runs, but offensively, I think we did a fairly good job, and we're pretty happy with where the team did this weekend.
So this week, you guys are back to GNAC competition. You're 6-6 in conference right now, in 5th place. You're going to be hosting Central Washington for a 4-game stand this weekend. Talk a little bit about what you're preparing your team for.
Mostly we're just getting the girls comfortable back at home. We are working a little bit on their swings again, just trying to get them more comfortable in the box. Other than that, we feel really confident in our team. Like I said, our pitching staff stepped up big this weekend, and our defense played really well. So we're just working on getting the girls confident back in the box and going out there and being ready to face Central Washington, who is a pretty big rival for us as well.
So what does the team need to do to stay focused for the remaining half of the conference schedule?
I think they're already set there. They know how important conference games are, and so they understand the importance of each and every game from here on out in order to make that GNAC tournament. Obviously, we have to be in the top 4, and right now we're sitting at number 5, but what this team can do, we can definitely move up into that top 4.
Well, great. Thank you, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks.
I'm here with senior Jessica Campbell. MSUB just came back from the Tournament of Champions in Turlock. Had a good turnout, 3-3, including making it all the way to the semifinals this year against in-region rival Humboldt State. Let's talk a little bit about your performance. You made 2 appearances, pitched a complete game against Stanislaus. Let's talk about that when you only needed to go 6 innings. Mm-hmm. You had 3 hits and 1 run. What was working for you in that game?
I'm kind of a spin pitcher, so I really just try to focus on my spins and keep the hitters off balance. So I think that my changeup was working well for me, and it helped kind of set up all my other pitches a lot.
And then in the second game against Humboldt, Jessica McDonald pitched the first 4 innings, and then you came in, pitched the final 3. Didn't allow a hit or a run. Had another good turnout for that one. Talk a little bit about the game against Humboldt.
I think when Jessica McDonald and I combo in a game, it works really efficiently because she's a rise ball pitcher and I'm a drop ball pitcher. So just the kind of difference in the pitching styles really throws off the batters. So when she, started the game and started throwing rise balls, and I come in and throw draw balls and changeups, I think that really helped. I really tried to focus on keeping the ball low and keeping the batters off balance because they are very good hitters. So that was kind of my strategy.
And let's talk about the Tournament of Champions. This was your 4th year in Turlock, your last tournament. Always a fun tournament, always some excellent regional competition. What did you come away with from that tournament?
Yeah, the Tournament of Champions in California is my favorite tournament all season. It's kind of more so laid back because it doesn't really count against your conference record, but it's also very competitive because you get to play some nationally ranked teams and kind of see where you're standing in the region. So I just think it's really fun, and I'm very, very pleased with the way our team performed in California, especially beating Monterey Bay. That was a huge win, and it gave all of us the confidence we need to continue throughout the season.
Let's talk about that. Next up is Central Washington. So you return to GNAC competition. You're going to be hosting the Wildcats at home this weekend. Kind of what are your goals against Central?
We know that Central is a pretty powerful hitting team. So as a pitching staff, our goal, our focus this week has been to keep the ball low. And as we're just working on hitting this week as well to really put some run support on the board.
So you've played half of your GNAC schedule, a little bit different from your first 2 years, where this time you'll play all 4 of the series games at once. How has that changed your strategy, especially pitching?
We know that we only get to see each team one time throughout the season, so every game really counts. In my freshman and sophomore year, we got to see them 2 times, so we could kind of get some redemption no matter what. But we really have to focus on every single game because it matters that much more. So it's kind of increased the intensity all season long, but it's been really exciting and fun.
Well, great. Thank you, Jessica, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
I'm here with senior second baseman Aubrey Canseco. Aubrey, the team just came back from the Tournament of Champions in Turlock. Let's talk about your time there. You finished up with a 3-3 record. First game was number 4 Monterey Bay. Let's talk a little bit about the big upset.
Well, first it was really fun to get to go back to my home state of California in the sunshine, and we've been playing Monterey Bay off and on since my freshman year. They're always a tough competition, and we were really excited to get our first win against them, and they were ranked number 4 in the nation, so it was a big upset, and we were really excited.
And then you had to turn around about 2 minutes later, get back out onto the field and play Sonoma State.
Yeah.
Almost came up with the win,
Yeah.
8-7. And then you came back with the win against host school, Cal State Stanislaus. So not a bad first day for you guys in Turlock.
Yeah, it was a really exciting first day. Our freshman Heather Tracy hit a grand slam to tie the game. And so we were really excited. We almost had them, and they're a pretty ranked team too. I think their pitcher was an All-American, so we tried our best. But we were excited to come back for our 3rd game in the day and get a victory against the host school, Cal State Stanislaus. So.
And then you split the second day, 1-1, but you made it out of your pool ranked number 1 and head into another game with Humboldt State. This is the second time you played Humboldt. You beat them 6-3 at the Desert Stinger, and then came up a little bit short and lost 6-3 in this one. It's always fun to play Humboldt for you guys, it seems like.
Humboldt is an unofficial rivalry for us. We always enjoy playing them. They're always a tough competition, tough game, and we came out strong hitting-wise against them, but faltered a little bit and ended up not getting the victory, but it was a tough game.
So your performance, you actually led the Yellowjackets. You had 8 hits and 17 at-bats at the tournament. What kind of a momentum will those games give you as you return to GNAC play this week against Central Washington?
I think since we played such tough, top-notch competition, such as like ranked California teams, it gives us a lot of confidence doing well against them going into conference play, and we hope to continue the momentum and do well these next couple weekends.
And what are your goals? You've played half of the GNAC schedule. You've got 3 teams left. Kind of what are you thinking as you're heading into the last month of play?
I think our goal as a team is to just play solid defense like we have been, continue to hit the ball, and hopefully, win the series against the next 3 GNAC teams that we play.
Great, thanks Aubrey. Good luck.
Thank you.